when I did university that time, you get one of my friends what they call Charles. Charles na very handsome guy, and he did likable, very influential. Now so every time, because of the way he did, every time guys, even girls, they flock around them, understand. And he get for where they stay, now area when we say they dominated by boys. And one of the things when we say you will notice for school environment now, a place when we say they dominated by boys, you will say these are boys who are from different backgrounds, they have different value systems, and as a guy man, if your value system from your family's value system not really this strong in you, this now a place like this, you go to the scatter small, you not get. One of the things when we say dominate that environment now, cultism, you get. And with somebody as influential as Charles, come on, everybody want drag and enter their confra normally. And why? Because he go make them earn high scores. Say, okay, Charles as this, I said now this so he go, you get what now they try. And Charles get roommate will be Gideon. So Gideon now fine boy too, understand. He gets swag, but in your influence not really reach Charles' own, you get. And usually Gideon most time they spend night for school to study, understand. So one day like that, something comes up. Gideon no come back to house early, but Charles not really too reasonable based on say Gideon normally they study for school till they break, come back the next morning or so. But this very day, so as he not come, he just come back home around 4 to 5 with a lot of bruises. Hey, and he don't even weak self. They feel even the worker. You get. Now, Charles ask her normally, he say, man, accident. So now they just do the matter, but waiting Gideon knows be say, Charles, so already get Jack, waiting they play. One of the friends, one of the guys, let me say, everybody they already give an interest, say how far your man, you know go do me you tap, not be your man want tap, so how far, all those kind of matter now. So boy, him no really get idea. Say now that day he go sup, but as he don't sup like that, he don't already know say, oh my God, you not get. So until one day like that, it just like say they get 1 or 2 quanta for inside their Gideon, their 1 or 2, understand? They are inside their conference, so they get internal conflict. So BKB don't they go on. If you don't understand BKB, just ask person and you say, so that BKB now, men call rule, not understand, go their chest, their compound, where Gideon they normally there. That day, that night, the ruling take place. They stab Gideon, which is not good. You men, not be saying a rival confront normally, so you men, the BKB and no understand. That he called London for hospital. So during that whole period of when they hospital, so now me they even stand in gap for him for school matters. Now me they do assignment for him. Now me they submit to all those attendance, everything you see, because all of them are my guys. So why could I tell you this story? So I just want to illustrate the importance of our social environment. Say yesterday I been talk say today we will talk about social environment, since we don't talk about emotional environment yesterday and that. So our social environment. So what it really be social environment? Your social environment, now the people when you surround yourself with, your peer group, your class, your streets, and even the neighborhood culture. Now all these things they contribute to your social environment too. And why it matter? Before I tell you why it is really important, your social environment is important. If you don't watch this video to this point, it means say, man, I appreciate you, and it means say you like value, and I thank you very much. So maybe just go to the comment section and you type TRG in capital letter before I'll tell you why all this is very important. Correct? It all come a bit, no be lie. So I will tell you why your social environment is important. I'll give you 4 reasons. Number 1, your social environment they help in shaping your identity. You know, as human beings, we mirror the behaviors of people that are closest to us. That's why you see that we begin to talk the way people, when they're around us, they talk. We dress the way they dress. We do the things they do, admire the things they admire, hate the things they hate, and things like that. And that's one of the impacts. Number 2, and before then, I say, we fool ourselves most times thinking that, our environment cannot influence us, we are picking our friends. No. We think say we pick our friends, we're choosing our friends. No. Most of the time, our environment and they choose friends give us, and if we are not intentional about choosing our friends, you get the point, right? Then number 2, our self-esteem. Your self-esteem, apart from the social, your emotional environment, when we talk about it, they say they shape your self-esteem. Another strong influence on your social esteem now. On your self-esteem or social environment. That's why you see, say, man, there are some paths you wouldn't naturally walk, You get a kind path when we say you no go even want to do a normal deal. But because of the people, because of your social environment, walking on such paths come to you by default. Just like that, you just think go the flow like that. You don't understand. And why they affect your social esteem? So you see, say your many of your decisions, you gonna think say your own decisions. No, you they make decisions based on it. Now in fact, that the group that they make decisions for you. So, but they fix say is not true, and that's how your social environment they affect your self-esteem, because you won't belong now. Why they do like that? You won't belong. So and most times you refuse say, this thing no, not be you, bro. Now I wish I could tell you this kind of story, but this story it today personal to me. So don't worry, I know I'll tell you. Maybe some other time I will try find way to tell the story to you. Alright, so what's the number 3? Number 3, it makes you compromise your values. Hey, I'll give you one example. Sometimes when we talk about how our social environment they influence us, we erroneously think say it's only about the young people. But even our parents, our social environment, they affect our parents. Say that time when they grow up, we get some families when we say their value systems are very strong. You can't find those families associating themselves with anything unethical. You get. And I wish I could just explain that where, but you understand all those. They are disciplined. They are these. They get families like that. But today, say many of those families, their children that they do yahoo. They don't compromise many of these values when they get that time. When we say they fear their family, but now because other parents around, other families have come to embrace the popular idea of all these social vices, they themselves, they couldn't resist it. Why? Because they want to be accepted. And whether you like it or not, the need to be socially accepted is more powerful than to be morally right. So that's why you see, sometimes some values, you don't go out, you don't fly out the window. And number 4, which to me is the most important, our social environment, they distort our wealth mindset. And I will, very in simple language, this thing is even familiar. You will see and say, hey, because we start to believe that our wealth is an expression of our self-worth. And in today's society, the way the republic they go, so you go, hear some kind of words then. If you don't get money, hide your face. You know those kind of matter when I talk. So yeah, but this is foolishness, man. You know, we see money now becomes a means of validation. Because that you know go even see even relationship, there are go see every other forms of money. In subsequent videos, I go explain other forms of money. When we say, because of the way they think, your wealth mindset is already distorted. You can't see that this is actual money. But yes, I know a lot of young men today, I might tell you, a lot of guys today, when we say they are struggling financially now because the social environment don't teach them financial foolishness, financial stupidity. I know this thing very well because, man, you know how many times I don't did that shoes? I don't did there. So I fit tell you say, it's not true. You know, get. And why they take my time to explain all these things to you? So because I already know that there is no way you can create wealth while you are still impressing people who are comfortable with poverty. No, if you work, you know that. So your environment, your social environment is either helping you heal or it is feeding your scars. And it is only after you have healed, only after healing can you choose the right friends, the right habits, the right... Yes, that's why your social environment, if you are serious about this change when they talk about, so for this your republic, your social environment and one thing when you get. And finally, I want you to understand that in a toxic environment, and finally, I want you to now do an audit of your circle. Look around you right now. Who they drain you? Who they inspire you? Who they bring out your worst behavior? And who they bring out the best in you? By the time you don't figure out all these things, you know what to do now. You need it. Just do the needful. Until I see you tomorrow. Free. Together.